Welcome back, La Familia.
CNN is here
with another reaction to
Jimmy Carr. Jimmy versus the audience. Hecklers and ROASTS Volume 1. So we had to check this out because the last time he told a lot of risky jokes.
Oh, dude, there were some of his darkest jokes, some of his hardest jokes.
He has some dark humor.
Yes.
And you know what though? I sense that I actually like his humor though.
Oh yeah.
I like the dark humor in him. He brings it out like none other. Like I've seen before. I've seen a lot of comedians throughout my years, but I've never seen a guy like Jimmy Carr.
Yes. And we heard that his reactions to hecklers are some of the best, and he's very, very good at roasting them right back. So we're not wasting more time talking. We're going to get right into the video. But before we do, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and join La Familia
on the road to 30K. But let's get into this. Let's go.
I'd like to end this evening by talking about heckling. I like a bit of heckling. It's great fun when people have come to see your show and they feel they can join it. It's like everyone's friends. It's great. But when you start out in this business, oh my God, it can be cruel. I've got a friend that was doing a support act. And obviously, if you're doing a support act, people haven't paid to see you. They're paid to see someone else, and you're sort of getting in their way. This friend of mine is a very funny boy. He was supporting a very famous comedian in Oxford. And someone from the back of the room, as he was halfway through his act, and he was struggling, fair enough, but he didn't need this. Halfway through his act, someone shouted, "You're ruining our evening." Fucking hell. Oh, that happens to me all the time. Happened a couple of weeks ago. A guy sitting where you're sitting there, sir, front and centre. His phone went off. Now, everyone's got a mobile phone. Someone's going to leave it on by mistake. It's not the end of the world. Just switch it off. Not a problem. He took the call. So there's me and 2,000 people going, what the fuck is this guy on? He totally confidently, he went, I'm at a comedy show. And then there was a pause and he went, not really. I'll leave you with this. It has been a pleasure talking to you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll leave you with this. This is the harshest heckle I've ever had to deal with. I was doing a gig in Edinburgh at Late and Live. It doesn't start till 1 o'clock in the morning, so they're all out of their minds on heroin and shortbread. Okay, so it's a late night gig. Everyone's drunk and high and out of their minds, and it's all going quite well. I'm about 10 minutes into the gig, and doing my usual thing. It's about 8 years ago. I was pretty new to this game. And this guy from the side shouts very clearly, loudly, confidently, just as I'm halfway through a joke, "My mum died of cancer." I thought, shit the bed, what the fuck? I thought, well, I'll deal with this logically and in order. I said, well, firstly, I wasn't talking about mums, and secondly, I wasn't talking about cancer. And he came back with the epically harsh, "No, but it was funnier than this."
These hecklers are ridiculous. They want to hurt you. They want to gut punch you. Better fucking watch out. Oh. Hey, Jimmy Carr. He ain't letting anybody talk to him anyway, though. I bet he won this heckling versus, the audience, pretty much.
Yeah.
Jimmy versus the audience, the hecklers.
Let's see if he wins.
About mums, and secondly, I wasn't talking about cancer. And he came back with the epically harsh, "No, but it was funnier than this." Well, that brings me very neatly onto the next bit of material. Who here's got kids? Kind of, was that? What, sorry? All right, Jimmy. What? What? What was this? You chipped in with something.
Go on, Jimmy.
You said, "Go on, Jimmy." Yes. All right, ironically slowing things down. You often do that. Just stop people in the street and go, "On with you, Dave." I just stop and just tell you to continue.
Hurry up! Continue.
When I was a kid, I had an imaginary friend, and I used to think that he went everywhere with me, and that I could talk to him, and he could hear me, and that he could grant me wishes and stuff. And then I grew up, and I stopped going to church.
I grew up, and I stopped.
Well, that seems to have divided the room somewhat. There's two distinct groups there. There's people that thought that was funny, and then there's a larger group who will be going to heaven. While we're on the subject of religion, I imagine there's quite a few people in here that go to Mass or wherever Protestants go. Hell, I'd imagine. I don't know. Have you all seen the new Mel Gibson film? The Passion of the Christ. It's upset an awful lot of Christians. They're up in arms about it. He's made a film about the life of Christ, but he's tacked on this silly Hollywood ending where the hero comes back at the end.
He's so good. He's so good with the one-liners, bro.
Dude, man.
He's the king of his craft.
Yeah. Yo, dude, yeah. Those one-liners are on point.
He be on point. He be hurting motherfuckers.
But his facial reactions
never changes.
Dude, he stays so like...
He's so subtle. Like, he's so like in his own world. Like, Jimmy Carr ain't fazed by anyone.
I feel like when Jimmy Carr goes on stage, he's portraying a character. Not necessarily a character, but like it's a persona.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Where he's just like, I can't break, I can't laugh. I have to be the one who's always like this, like, what did I say? What did I say? Like kind of like that kind of a thing. And he does it flawlessly. He's very, very good at it. And it makes me laugh just to see how he does it.
But like we gotta get back into this Jimmy Carr shit. It's hilarious.
Does she love the little baby Jesus or does she love the little baby Jesus or not? She's going for a wee. Is it a wee or a poo? Should we time her? It's always a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Whenever my girlfriend says, fucking men, I always think, yeah, that is the alternative. What, sorry? Tosser. Right. Just toss up. Yeah, you know you're in fucking Glasgow, don't you? Where someone pays you $22.50 to tell you to fuck off. Fair enough. Fill your boots. Do you think she got bladder problems? Maybe some sort of yeast infection or not? We'll ask her when she comes back.
Like yeast infection.
Just hope she hasn't got any vaginal difficulties. It's a lovely word though, isn't it, vaginal? Oh, clearly not. Size isn't important, it's what you do with it. Would you agree with that, ladies?
No!
There's a lady over there that likes a big cock and she doesn't care who has it. It's quite possible you just whispered that and they picked up an echo.
This guy is pure comedy.
Oh man, he said her hoo-ha picked up the echo. Oh my god,
that's horrible.
That's a good burn. That's a good burn.
Yeah. I hurt my feelings.
It's a lovely word, isn't it? Oh, clearly not. Size isn't important, it's what you do with it. Would you agree with that, ladies?
No!
There's a lady over there that likes a big cock and she doesn't care who has it. So it's quite possible you just whispered that and they picked up an echo.
You good. You got my ass.
I've just always thought that's such a retarded expression. Size is important, it's what you do with it. Well, I was planning to pop it in your mouth and your vagina. How's that? Is that going to be a total waste of time? The most annoying thing my sister does is that show Chatty Man. That's the most annoying heckle that I get at gigs. I like it when people join in. I like a bit of a heckle and a bit of fun. But the most annoying one I get is when I've set up a joke, just about to do the punchline, and someone goes, invariably it's the same thing. It's always, where's Alan? Where's Alan? It's not my like bête noir, it's just a bit annoying. Where's Alan? He's in your house fucking your dad.
He walked into
It's
that
at
one.
your house fucking your dad.
He walked into that one, bro. That one was too easy. That was too easy. Hook, line, and sinker, baby.
I think we all knew, including him, I think we all knew that was a trap. I could feel you as one going, hold. And then one brave soul over there said, no, I'm taking one for the team. Rather your dad is. Right, let's try some rude stuff, see how we get along. Lady wind. Queefing. Fanny farts. The expulsion of air from the vajayjay during sexual intercourse. Grunt. There are two main responses when a queef occurs. Some couples, it doesn't matter how gnarly or squelchy the noise, they deny the queef. Did you hear anything? No, I didn't hear anything. And they move on. Some couples, it's a funny little noise, they have a little giggle, they move on.
Yeah.
Not a problem. I like to go a third way. I like to pretend the vagina is talking to me. What's that? There's a boy trapped down a well. I like to think of myself as the vagina whisperer. What happened? Are you getting a phone call? There's a Scottish lady getting a phone call. I imagine the drugs are arriving any moment. All right. You switched it off and it rang anyway. Well, I'm not buying that fucking story. Don't worry, it's okay. It's only a phone. Don't feel bad. It's a what, sorry? It's a late alarm to come and see me. Or come and see me an hour fucking late. You're not the one I booked for the interval, are you?
Dude, was that his laugh?
What was that?
Was that his laugh? Did he laugh like that?
No.
Dude, hold on.
That was not Jimmy Carr's laugh. He sounded like
Listen
a
to me.
whale.
Or come and see me an hour fucking late. You're not the one I booked for the interval, are you?
Oh my god.
No, that's not him, bro.
Yo.
Yo.
You had it right, man. You saw my man's calling whales. He over here sound like Free Willy.
Hey, Nick, relax yourself, bro.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I'm sorry, but you got a funny laugh. It's contagious. It's contagious.
Hey, it's first and mine, and I thought mine was
His,
pretty
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
That was horrible. What was that? Hold on. I'm gonna continue this video. No,
He sounds like that girl who
Jimmy
likes
Carr's
big
hilarious.
dicks. Alright, let's get back into it.
Right, good. Any questions so far?
Alright.
How old?
What?
How old?
How old? Yeah, fuck grammar, we're in a hurry. How lazy is that? How old? Not how old are you, or would you mind telling us how old you are? How old?
28.
Well, have a guess. How old do you think I am?
12.
You think I'm 12? Well, you shouldn't even be having those kind of thoughts about me then.
Caught his ass.
Do you know they've done that in Mexico? Do you know what the age of consent is in Mexico? It's 12. That's one way to deal with a paedophilia problem, isn't it? I imagine they've still got a problem. She looked 12 to me.
Yo, look. I don't feel bad about my laugh about his joke no more. I don't feel bad about my joke about his laugh no more. He deserves that one. He come with my people like that.
He's going ham on your people.
Why you want my people like that, huh?
He's going ham on your people. What you gonna do, Nick? You ain't gonna do shit.
It's all Jimmy Carr. I'm just playing. I'm going to one of your shows and I'm gonna heckle you so hard. I'm just
Hey,
kidding.
Jimmy Carr went in right there.
Yeah, that's
That
wow.
That destroyed humanity. Like human anatomy has been destroyed by Jimmy Carr's comedians. Right? His jokes are top notch.
Top notch. Not gonna lie. Very good joke.
Imagine they've still got a problem. She looked 12 to me. I tried some Viagra recently. Has anyone else tried it?
Yes.
You have, well, I admire your honesty there, sir. I tried it because you can now get over-the-counter Viagra. I thought that sounds powerful. Over the counter, you say? Like a fucking kosh. Did you read the instructions when you tried it, sir?
I didn't.
You didn't? I did. I take these kind of things seriously because it's a medication. Even though it's a fun medication, it's a medication nonetheless. I was reading on the instructions for Viagra, it says, keep away from children. I thought, what kind of a man do they think I am? That can't maintain an erection with a child. Well, in fact, the child has applauded that very loudly. See that? There's a child in a green t-shirt. You are a child, I'm telling you, going, yes! Finally, someone that can get hard with me. You fucking maniac. How old are you, sir? Do you mind me asking?
I'm 14.
You're 14? Right, I can't talk to you any longer. It would be grooming. And are you here with your mum? Oh, Mummy's little bender. I like it. The man from the telly, talk to me. I'll be checking in with you in a bit.
Another great one by Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. Man, that guy is hilarious,
Dude,
bro.
he's so
witty with the fucking jokes, and like, he's like outsmarts the fuck out of you. And
yeah.
He just hits you with one-liner after one-liner. I feel like he's like wrestling and shit. He's like a rock.
Yeah.
He's like, wah, wah, ha, but he's knocking every joke out the park.
He really is. He's very, very good.
It-
Jimmy Carr's something else.
He's a professional, man.
Yeah, he's a professional. He does this professionally, as we can all tell from his various comedy specials and his long and very fine-standing career. He's a wonderful guy. He's very witty, like you said, very smart, and I think he's a good representation of British comedy. You know what I mean? Like he is really good at just their kind of humor where it's very quick, very witty, and just like you have to catch it to get it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Oh goodness gracious!
But guys, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. We enjoyed this Jimmy Carr special. This guy is.
His Roast Volume 1.
Yeah, this is a whole compilation, guys.
Yes.
But like to us, this is a special. I feel like it was like, honestly,
Its
there
own
was
thing.
no breaks.
Yeah.
Everything was so
Funny.
like orchestrated beautifully.
Yeah.
I mean, I never say fucking comedy is beautiful, but goddamn, I was fucking.
He's
the
very
compilation
good.
was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
So hey, man.
If you
shout out
guys
to-
like this, you already know what to do. You guys gotta like, comment, subscribe,
and
and join La Familia.
We on the road to 30K.
30K.
Also, guys, if you want to support us a little bit more, you can follow us on Patreon at Club CNN. And we got IG,
right.
and it is
CNN.podcast. CANDN.podcast, guys. But until the next video, guys, we will see you. Peace.
Peace.